Finally, I can quit playing these stupid video games and become an unboxing channel.
Hey guys, what is up? It is SSD Middleman here with Guides for Us All, and this is my first video on the channel featuring my ugly mug, so give me a break. It's going to be a little tough for me. But anyways, I was fortunate enough to have Loot Crate reach out to me and offer a sponsorship deal, so I graciously accepted. I've loved Loot Crate services in the past, as you can see up there. I've got a few other crates that I've received from Loot Crate. I think that was back in 2014, so it's been a while since I've gotten one, but I'm hopeful that it'll be just as good still. Now, if you want to get a Loot Crate for yourself or a family member, just go to lootcrate.com/guidesforusall and use promo code G4UA to get 10% off your Loot Crate, and I will make a little bit of money, so it works out for everyone. Also, you may have noticed that this is the November crate. There was a little mix-up with the shipping, so I'm just now getting the November crate, and I'll be getting the December crate probably in a week or so, so I'll have a video up on that. But for now, we've got the November crate, so let's open it. Alright, so the first thing I'm seeing in here is something that's pretty nifty, at least to me. I'm sorry about the glare, my lighting is terrible, but there is a little Doctor Strange figurine. I don't know who makes this QM, I've never really heard of the Q figurines, but it's pretty cool. I like it. I loved the movie Doctor Strange. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend going and seeing it. I don't think it's still in theaters, but it was really good. Next up, we have a t-shirt. As always, they love throwing t-shirts in here, and as long as you love pop culture references, then you're going to love this. This here says, oh god, my thing is reversed. It says, become an obliviator, recruiting now every half moon of the month. This is a Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them shirt. Another one of my favorite movies of the year. That movie was just incredible, at least in my opinion. I'm sure some people hated it. But nevertheless, I like this shirt. I'm going to be wearing it because I'm a little fanboy. Next up, we've got something. I have no idea what this is. I can only see the front. The night is dark and full of terror. Oh, it's Game of Thrones. I'll be honest, I've only seen about a season and a half of Game of Thrones, so I have a lot of catching up to do, but I like the show so far. I assume this is just a little notebook. Let's open it up and see. Jesus, come on. Alright, I finally got it open up. Took me a little bit of trouble. Yep, it's just like a little notepad, memo pad, to keep note of dates and times and appointments and stuff like that. This is the kind of thing you bring out in public to make sure everyone around you knows that you're a huge fan of Game of Thrones. You just have to rub it in their face that you're such a big fan you've got the notepad. I'm personally not a huge fan of notepads. I mean, I probably won't use it that much. Maybe I will. We'll see. And then we have the loot pin. I can see they're still doing this. I wasn't sure if they still did. It's been a while. But this is for the Elder Scrolls Online. It's a pretty cool pin. I'm not a huge fan of pins, but my girlfriend loves them. She puts them on her bag and her wall and everything, so I'll probably just end up giving this to her, as she's a big Elder Scrolls fan as well. And last but not least, we have a comic book of Big Trouble in Little China, Escape from New York. This is pretty nifty. I'm probably going to open this up and read this. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of comic books, but every now and then I can enjoy a good reading of them. Although, I also like keeping collectible things sealed up. I don't know if that's just me, but it looks so nice, completely sealed, untainted, unused. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I collect pop vinyls and stuff like that, and I keep them all in the box. We have one more thing, the Loot Crate magazine, what everybody looks for. This pretty much just tells you everything that's in the Loot Crate, and shows you some people that are way better looking than me, so you can look at their faces a little bit. Personally, I'm pretty happy with what came in this crate. I like the comic book. I'm going to give that a read. I'm going to try not to be stingy. I'm going to open it. The notepad's really the only thing I'm not a big fan of. I mean, in this day and age when you have cell phones and computers, why do you need a notepad? Who's going to use that? I really like the t-shirt. I love this. I'm going to be washing this and wearing it to show off to everybody that I'm a huge fanboy. And the Doctor Strange figure. Probably just going to set it over there on my shelf and leave it in the box because that's just how I am. Oh, one more thing. Can't forget the Elder Scrolls pin. Pretty nifty. Just going to give that to my girlfriend. She'll appreciate it more than I do. So, thank you guys very much for watching the video. I appreciate it. If you want to get yourself a Loot Crate, remember go to lootcrate.com/guidesforusall and use promo code G4UA to get yourself or a family member a Loot Crate. Also, thank you ahead of time for all the comments saying I'm a sellout. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.